we're all foraging through the waiver wire looking for a running back that could help us out. Maybe a running back that we can put in our lineups this week. Maybe a running back that we can just have as a stash. Maybe a solid backup. Maybe a back that we can lean on later down on the road. But we got one staring right in front of us that could yield us some results going forward, and maybe some damn good results. Maybe some up and down games. And I'm talking about Gus Edwards, running back from the Baltimore Ravens. I cut a few videos on him last week, but the roster rate right now is sitting at 39% on Sleeper. So this is the event where people are going to be running to the waiver wire to pick him up. I expect that to jump up a good bit tonight when waivers run, because we saw some good things last week, especially him coming back from an injury, getting 16 carries. That's a good workload for a guy coming back from an injury that killed his season last year. 16 carries for 66 yards and 2 touchdowns, and things should only ramp up for him. This caused him to be the RB10 for the week, so he's an RB1 already in his first week back. 2.56 yards after contact per attempt on those 16 carries, and he had 1 carry that went for over 10 yards, so a little bit of pop in the step there. The fact that he got 16 carries is a very good sign. That means the team trusts him. They're ready to throw him in. That means they're ready to give him some workload. They could give him 20 carries, 16, 15, enough workload to get something done for us. 16 carries is good for us in fantasy football, whether it's productive or not, because that's enough opportunity for him to break something loose. And when you're scavenging through the waiver wire, you would love to get a running back that's getting 16 carries a game. So if this continues, this could be a very good sign for the future. The one thing you want to know about this Ravens offense is it's very wonky. Mark Andrews right now has not been practicing, so they may lean more on the rushing attack this week. We'll have to see. They're also stacked at tight end, so I could see them just going to Likely or one of the other tight ends on the roster. This team is very weird when it comes to the flow of the football. Sometimes they run it a lot. Sometimes it's a Lamar Jackson game. Other times it's the tight end getting 40% share of the passing targets. But the thing is, when you're getting a running back off the waiver wire, you have to take what you can get. And you're looking at a running back here who's been efficient in the past. When he was healthy in 2020, he was averaging 3.28 yards after contact per attempt and averaging 5.2 yards per attempt. So this guy's been efficient. He's been proving that. Through 2018 through 2020, he was averaging 700 plus yards a season. So he can be productive. He can get the job done. And the Ravens are already showing that they're willing to use him, even though he's coming back from the injury. Another thing, circling back to J.K. Dobbins here, the fact that they threw him in here and the fact that they were really being very skittish with J.K. Dobbins tells me to be very scared of J.K. Dobbins, considering that knee injury might be worse than what we think. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just gauging their reactions here. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. That just came across my head. I didn't have that planned for the video here, but now I'm a little bit more skittish knowing that how they reacted to Gus Edwards versus J.K. Dobbins, but tomato on their situations as well. But again, Gus Edwards, though, getting touches from the rip, and looks like he's going to have a good back half of the season where he's going to get some opportunities. You still have some other running backs there in the fold. Kenyon Drake's there, but I never liked Kenyon Drake in the first place, but he was just a placeholder until Gus Edwards was anointed this amount of workload, and we got it off the rip, which is a good thing. Edwards going forward is the running back you want off the Ravens offense, and I don't think that's even a secret. I think everybody's known that, and it's been beaten to death through all the waiver wire articles, videos, everything else, podcasts in the fantasy football space. But Gus Edwards, you need to take a look at him off waivers, whether you're a competing team or just trying to get back in it. If you're hurting at running back, you better be jumping on it. Even though he may have some up and down games, because that's what looks like we're going to have here, just due to the nature of the offense, due to the nature of just grabbing a running back off waivers. That's just the way it plays out. Gus Edwards, though, could help you out big time for the rest of the season. Let me know in the comments what you think below. Smash that like button. Helps the video out on the algorithm. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It's only going to help you out going forward. I'm doing deep dives on each waiver wire player, each big time waiver wire guy. And I do it every week. And it's usually like 5 to 10 videos covering the waiver wire to help you guys out and help you make your decisions. But I want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.